Cleanup efforts continue across parts of Fort Lauderdale weeks after the historic flooding in Broward County. Piles of trash litter the Edgewood neighborhood in Fort Lauderdale that was one of the hardest hit areas. And adding to that, damaged drywall.
And the governor says he intends to make an emergency declaration, but critics argue he's more preoccupied with a potential run for the White House as he begins an overseas trip, stopping first in Tokyo. But government assistance programs are trying to get off the ground. And Local 10's Andrew Perez live now from Fort Lauderdale with reaction for us. Andrew.
Well, the county, the city, so many residents cannot, bottom line, afford all of this damage. For so many people, the help cannot come soon enough. Historic flooding has come and gone. We're now in week 2 of cleanup.
This is very bad. Our whole house is devastated. I'm waiting on insurance to kick in. I haven't heard from anybody.
Residents like Cheryl Lovejoy in Edgewood still don't even know where to start. She cares for her handicapped sister, her aging mom, and a friend. She says more people should see all this, like Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
This is our home, you know, this is what he governs.
Was he not in Ohio campaigning for the presidency when we were getting swamped?
We need help, man, big time.
State officials insist the governor is on it, announcing this weekend that he plans to request a disaster declaration, paving the way for federal help. Critics attacking Ron DeSantis, though, for crisscrossing the country on a book tour nonstop, beginning an international trip, stopping this week in Japan, where he met the prime minister, but addressed his poll numbers.
I'm not a candidate, so we'll see if and when that changes.
Florida Senator Chevron Jones tweeting, the governor took a 19-hour flight to Japan, but couldn't take an hour and 50-minute flight to Fort Lauderdale. Nikki Fried saying the declaration is just for his presidential campaign. Trump Jr. even writing earlier, Fort Lauderdale is underwater and DeSantis is campaigning in Ohio.
His offices have been working with us and we're very, very thankful for that.
Fort Lauderdale Mayor Dean Trantal is focused on work, saying he's just happy to see state and federal progress being made.
This community needs the federal assistance. This is one of those situations where over 2 feet of rain fell in just a matter of a few hours. I don't know any community that could have withstood something like that.
So back out here live, we're also now learning the state of Florida only requested FEMA's help in assessing all the damage several days after the storm and the flooding. We're waiting to see if state officials have officially submitted that declaration yet, basically asking for help, which has to happen in order for the federal government to step in to really get involved with a variety of assistance programs. We'll, of course, stay on top of this. That's the latest here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Andrew Perez, Local 10 News.